It just reminds me of the frustration.
4 worn-down shingles still have a place in Jim Barrett's Marietta home. He keeps them in his garage, hoping one day he'll get back his money spent replacing his Atlas Chalet roof.
It's tough when you hear insurance is paying for my roof.
Didn't pay for yours.
I can do a lot with $14,000 other than a roof.
Beginning in the late 1990s, the most popular shingle on Georgia roofs was the Atlas Chalet. It had the look of a more expensive architectural shingle by adding extra glue and granules in these squares here. But homeowners in several states are now suing the company, claiming the Atlas Chalet shingles crack, blister, and fail. The company denies they're defective, but in 2010, stopped making Atlas Chalet. With no new Chalet shingles available, some insurance companies agreed to pay for a whole new roof, even when just a handful of Atlas Chalet shingles had suffered storm damage. Others, like Allstate and American Family Insurance, argued a homeowner could use a different company's shingle and just replace the damaged ones individually. But roofers say the replacements are too big.
If an insurance company said, hey, you need to put this shingle into this roofing system, you know, obviously the footprint is different. So
you need some big scissors.
Insurance Commissioner Ralph Hudgens agreed.
If it was hail or wind damage, then they're obligated to replace the roof.
Even if it's just a couple of shingles?
If they can't get a suitable match, yes.
Some insurance companies have searched for cheaper alternatives. This American Family Insurance letter suggests the homeowners can still buy individual Atlas Chalet shingles from a discontinued building supply house.
Who just want an easy fix.
But roofer Joe Piron, who owns the website atlaschalet.com, says there's no guarantee old shingles are any good. He says he offered to sell this pile of Chalet shingles he had in his garage, and one of the discounted supply houses was ready to overnight him a $100 check.
To not know or be able to verify where these shingles have been since they discontinued them in 2010, that's a long 5-year gap of not knowing how those shingles have been stored.
Plus, Atlas says putting their old shingles on your roof voids the warranty. Clearly, roofers make more money putting on a new roof, but they say that's their only option with Atlas Chalet. The question, who should foot the bill?
I've had people I've tried to help, and then, yeah, they get a letter and it says they have to replace their roof. We're not going to help you with it. You need to pay for it out of pocket, or else, you know, we're just going to drop you.
But every time I hear that, getting a new roof, it's just like another nail in the coffin.
When storms hit Jim Barrett's neighborhood, he says 11 other Atlas Chalet houses got replacement roofs. American Family denied both his claims, insisting these pictures do not prove he had storm damage at all. But it gets worse.
Oh, when I see an American Family commercial, I want to cringe.
That's because a few months after they denied his claim, Jim got this letter from American Family telling him his policy was canceled. The reason? Since they had come out to investigate his claims, American Family discovered he had ineligible Atlas Chalet shingles.
I was very frustrated. It's like I pay for insurance, and when I need it, it's not there. And it's like, why?
An American Family Insurance spokesman said the letter Jim got contained bad language and should have said the reason for the non-renewal was the poor condition of his roof, not the brand of shingles.
They said that the wording was wrong. Well, I think the wording was wrong from the get-go. It should have said you are approved for a new roof.
In a statement, American Family says, "We believe our approach is fair and reasonable to all our customers, and paying for entire new roofs would harm insurance affordability for all our Georgia customers." Allstate's response was much the same. "We evaluate roofs with Atlas Chalet shingles in the same manner we do roofs with any other shingles."
Because of your interview, this is the first time this has come to my attention.
Does it concern you?
Absolutely.
In order to get new insurance, Jim paid $14,000 out of his own pocket, replacing his Atlas Chalet roof with real architectural shingles. 2 years ago, he switched insurance companies. He's now covered by Allstate.
You've learned a lot about roofs, haven't you, recently?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I've learned a lot about insurance companies.